Hello my friends, welcome to my channel, Bringer of Light Intuitive. I'm Cindy and I am so glad you're here. Thank you for watching this reading. Welcome in or welcome back, depending on if you are new here, and if you are, please comment below and let me know that you're new here. Say hello so that I can meet you and welcome you to my community, and I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and join my community if you haven't done that already. And welcome back to all of my wonderful, wonderful supportive community that is always here, and I always enjoy reading all of your comments, and I love you guys so much. So I'm doing something new here today, and I want your feedback. So please let me know what you think of this. I'm doing an all signs, and I want to know how you feel about it. Do you like these? I'm thinking about doing a membership here on YouTube with these weekly, and like 3 a week or so that you can get caught up on your zodiacs. Watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus in this series today. And the timestamps will be below, either in the description box or in the first comment. I'm not quite sure yet. As I said, this is something new. I haven't actually done this before. So let me know what you think, and let's go ahead and get started with Aries. I am using a 5-card movie spread that I got from Ramblin' Mike's Tarot. I love Ramblin' Mike, and so and I learned so much from him. And so we're going to use his 5-card movie spread. And if you haven't yet checked out Ramblin' Mike, go ahead and check him out because he's fun. And all of his zodiacs, I mean, he's always on point. Amazing reader. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with Aries. 5-card movie spread for Aries. Let's get an update for Aries for the rest of May. 5-card movie spread for Aries. I would like 5 cards for Aries. And we'll see what your message is, Aries. Wow, we got the devil starting us off here. Nothing like starting off with a big bang, huh? All right, so let's see. Ooh, but you are moving away from something challenging here, Aries. So the 5-card movie spread is a little bit of past, a little bit of now, and a little bit of future. I need 2 more. Wow. All right, for Aries, you've got this brand new beginning, and I feel like you are definitely in this brand new beginning right now, Aries. We've got the Ace of Swords. This is wiping the slate clean. We are moving away from the challenges, and we've overcome something. In your past, in your recent past, you could still be dealing with this, but I like to, with this 5-card movie spread, I like a beginning, a middle, and an end, and this is the beginning. So it feels like you have let go of something toxic. You have overcome something that maybe you felt was controlling you for a long time. This could be an addiction. This could be just toxic energy. This could be just really big, strong battles that you've been going through. And the 6 of Swords says you're moving away from it. So the worst is over. The worst is behind you. You're moving into peace. You're moving into calm waters. You've overcome something really big here, Aries. And I feel like you have literally wiped the slate clean, and you are starting fresh on this new path. You're doing things differently. You're accepting love, or you're accepting things, energy into your life that is different. It's like maybe perhaps in the past you accepted less, or maybe you were holding on to some sort of comfort zone, but it's like you've overcome that. And I feel like I'm really drawn to this crown. It's like you've put your crown on, so you're no longer accepting less. You're no longer tolerating things, people, places, or things that just don't serve your highest good anymore, and you're standing in that, and you're literally done with that energy, and you are not putting up with anything that doesn't fit for you anymore, Aries. And it really has put you in this place of power, okay? And I love this. I love that the King of Swords is coming out for you, because it's this place of power and authority. He's also holding that Ace of Swords that is like, I've got my crown on, I've made my decision, I'm moving forward in this energy of power and my truth. Also finding your voice, perhaps. Perhaps you found your voice in a situation, and that's what really helped you to overcome. something really big. You've overcome something really big. And you should really be proud of yourself because you're stepping into this higher version of yourself. You're stepping into this place of authority over your life, your power. You're stepping into your power. You're stepping into your truth. It's like, it's very strategic because I also have the Seven of Swords here. And this is, you know, this, you're moving into this new powerful you. And it's like, it's very strategic. It feels very strategic. You're maybe strategically manifesting something specific for, or many things, you know, because there are 7 swords here. That very well could be 7 new beginnings. You know, you've overcome a lot of doubts. You've overcome a lot of self-doubt, maybe second-guessing yourself, but you've really entered this place of power in that King of Swords, Aries, that I feel like is... like you have this authority and this power and this authenticity, knowing your truth and knowing what you want. It's like a higher version of yourself than you've been in the past. Maybe things, people, places, and things controlled you in the past. And now you're like, no more. It's all about me now. And you're moving forward with clarity, with purpose, with strategy, and with power and authority over your life. And I could not be happier for you. So I feel like May for you has been a breakthrough month. And if it hasn't felt that way yet, it's about to. So you have clarity moving forward. You have truth moving forward. You have power and authority. And you are, remember your words, your intentions, you're actually manifesting. So be really specific and be really intentional with your intentions and your thoughts and what you're putting out there, because you're literally in your power. You are manifesting back to you the things that you speak. So Aries, very powerful. Thank you for watching. Watch all of your other placements in the comments below. You know the drill. All right, let's do Taurus now. 5-card movie spread for Taurus. What is the update for Taurus? What does Taurus need to know? 5-card update, 5-card movie spread. Beginning, a middle, and an end for Taurus. All right, I have the Well getting us started here. I feel like you are creating something, Taurus. You are wow, I have the Well and the Artist here, and this is, you've been in this energy of creation. And I feel like it's harvest time for you. So I got to get 2 more cards. So just hold on, Taurus. All right, 2 more cards for Taurus. A beginning, a middle, and an end. We've got something new here, Taurus. You've been waiting. Oh, wow. Taurus, you are moving in such a great direction. I've also got the Chariot. You are moving in such a great direction. You're really, I love this energy for you. So you may be feeling like things have been taking forever to unfold, because in your current, in your now, we have the 7 of Pentacles. And so I feel like you've been in this creative energy, this creating energy with this Well and this Artist. These are extra major arcanas in this deck, but they're both like creating, they're manifesting energies. What are you creating? What are you creating, and how are you showing up in that creation? Like, you're very in your power, you're very intentional, you're very purposeful, you're creating a life that you literally love to live, Taurus. Everything that you are doing, everything that you've been through, you are in this energy of manifestation and creation. It's like you're in your manifesting power. So know that, because if you don't feel it, because you're maybe feeling like things are taking forever, but I'm showing up, I'm doing the work, you know, I'm really intentional about what it is that I want to manifest, and your harvest season is coming. This is a harvest card. This is planting seeds. And when we plant seeds, we have to put it into the hands of the universe as to the when and the how this shows up. But it's also telling me that your when and your how is showing up. I feel like it's bigger than you think too. But see, you're showing up in such a great way. It's like very positive energy. So I feel like your thinking has been very positive. Your intentions have been very purposeful, and maybe you're really surrendering all of the when and the how and all that to the universe, and you're just like, I'm just letting go of all of that. I'm surrendering all of that, and I'm trusting, because I know that my intentions create, my thoughts create, my beliefs create, and I'm believing for something pretty awesome here. And what I see here is something pretty freaking awesome, Taurus. You've got this brand new, exciting beginning that is either an opportunity coming in, but it feels more like a manifestation, because the wands, they come from within. They're that creating energy from within. They're that purpose and that passion, something that you are creating. It's like your baby. You're, birthing your baby like a dream, something that comes from within, and you're going to be holding it in your hands here very soon if you haven't already. But look at what comes after that. The energy here goes from the Ace of Wands to the 1111 card. This is something you've been manifesting. This is a divine perfect alignment. This can talk about sacred union. This can talk about marriage. This can talk about victory at the end of a race that you've literally been running, and you finally see the harvest of that. But this is like big time. So I feel like this energy is a lot bigger than you think. I feel like the opportunities that are coming towards you, the open doors, and something here that's being handed to you, whether this is love, whether this is an opportunity to create some sort of stability in your finances, in your home life. If this is, it feels like for some of you it's going to be love. This is a divine alignment. But divine alignment can show up in other ways too. Whatever it is, it's like bigger than you imagined, and it is divinely aligned for you. This is a perfect alignment, something that was created just for you, but it also was born from you. So of course it is created for you. The 1111 card, this is a beautiful end to a race that you've been running, where you get the victory and you find that happiness, and you're like, oh my God, everything is turning out bigger and better than I could have ever imagined. And I know this wasn't all me, because the universe is the only one that could create such a big magical thing for me. Yes, you started it. Yes, you created it. Yes, you're passionate about it. Yes, you're taking the steps and you're putting in the seeds. You're showing up. You're doing the work. You're planting the seeds. Your harvest, Taurus, you're going to be celebrating your harvest. This is amazing. This is big. This is good news. This is exciting for you, Taurus. Be sure you watch your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus, and you'll find those in the description box or the comments below, Taurus. And wow, get ready and definitely comment below and let me know who I'm reading for, and if you want, what this is for you. For some of you, this could be already showing up. Okay, Gemini, let's start with Gemini. What do you need to know, Gemini? 5-card movie spread for Gemini, please, with a beginning, a middle, and an end. 5-card movie spread for Gemini. Ooh. Oh. Well. 5-card movie spread for Gemini. All right, Gemini. You've been, I've got the 2 of Cups, and I've got a divine couple here. I've got a divine feminine here with a King of Cups, Gemini. So let's go ahead and dive in. I feel like you've been waiting for love. I feel like you've been, that 2 of Cups can talk about a divine alignment of another kind. I feel like with this 3 of Wands, you've been waiting. Perhaps you are connecting with somebody who's at a distance from you. And for some of you, well, you've been waiting for love or a divine alignment of another kind. Now, the Temperance says that they've been mixing the 2 of Cups together. And so there's been some preparation, there's been some healing, there's been some time. So I feel like you've been waiting for something, and you've been really mastering that patience, but also healing. Now, if this is a specific connection, perhaps you've been waiting for them. You know, I feel like both sides has gone through some healing and some waiting. And I feel like, although, you know, this may resonate for somebody who is calling in love, and see, I feel like you've been waiting for a while. So you've had to master that art of patience. You've had to go through a bit of healing and rebalancing. She's mixing the Two of Cups together, which, remember, is on the bottom of the deck here. So it feels like this is the overall energy. And so, like I said, though, that is a divine alignment of either the love kind or something else. You know, it's something that is perfectly aligned for you, created for you. It does feel like love, so I am going to let you know that. So I feel like you've been going through a period of rebalancing, maybe letting go of old hurts and things like that, healing those old wounds, healing your inner child, and bringing you into this place of emotional balance, let's say. Whether you are the divine masculine or the divine feminine, it really doesn't matter. The energy here is what we're looking at. We're not looking at the gender, but I do have both. So take them as they fit. And I feel like you've been waiting for this love for a while, Gemini, and I feel like maybe you've been doubting yourself that it was ever going to come. But it's part of that process of, you know, going through the healing and, you know, everything that you had to do to let go of old stories or whatever it was that was blocking love for you. And I feel like it's been taking some time. And so you might have been doubting, because I do have the Seven of Swords here in the outcome. So it feels like maybe second guessing yourself, maybe doubting if this was for you, if love's for you, or this specific connection, wherever you find yourself, Gemini. But I feel like you are now in this place of really balanced emotions. And it's like, it's telling me you're ready. You're ready. Don't doubt yourself. Don't second guess yourself, because you're now ready. You're ready. You're open. You're ready to receive as much as you've given in the past, because I feel like a lot of that healing was because you maybe you were always willing to give, but there's an imbalance that was happening in your love life perhaps in the past. And so maybe you were an overgiver and an under-receiver, and maybe you've had to learn how to receive by going through the process of healing old wounds and everything that brought you into this place of balance in your emotions, and now you're ready to receive. We've got the Empress here, and this is you receiving. And this is you, like, telling you to get ready to receive, because there is a very beautiful love story unfolding here. Whether you know this person or not, you are about to receive big love, Gemini, big love. Because this one, big love. Lots and lots and lots of love to give. Somebody who is very trustworthy, somebody who is very balanced, somebody who has unconditional love. They're very protective. They're this energy that you can trust. Also, great communicators, which you love, right? But you're ready to receive this. So it feels like you haven't actually received it yet, and you might be doing a little doubt. You might be second guessing yourself, and you know, you might have in the recent past been a little bit triggered, but the cards are telling me that you are ready. So get ready, because it is actually getting ready to come into your experience, and you are going to receive a high level of love that you're not used to. So it may also kind of freak you out a little bit at first, because this person may come across as a little too good to be true, because it's literally not what you're used to in the past. So it may trigger some doubts. It may trigger a little bit of fear. Just breathe through it and know that it is your time and it is your turn to receive. So this is beautiful, Gemini. Love this. Watch your other placements, which you will find in the description box or the comments below. And comment and let me know who I'm reading for, and especially if you've already met this person, or you know, this is already happening for you, because I really want to know. All right, so I will see you in the next reading, Gemini. Take care. All right, Cancer, you are up. Let's get a 5-card movie spread for Cancer with a beginning, a middle, and an end. What is the message for Cancer? Cancer, 5-card movie spread for Cancer, please. Thank you. 5-card movie spread for Cancer. You are closing down, or you have recently closed down, a very, very difficult cycle. I'm going to say it's in love because I've got the Lovers card here in your current energy, and we have a lot of swords. So, ooh, Justice. 5-card movie spread for Cancer. Whoops, I didn't mean to make so much noise. So I feel like there is a big love situation that is taking place for you, Cancer. In your current energy, we've got the Lovers. So this could be a commitment that you're already in, a connection that you're already in. If that's the case, I feel like it's been blocked. So you could either be calling in love and felt blocked in this, love unfolding for you, or if it feels like a connection that you already either are intuitively knowing or you're in it somehow. And it could very well be a commitment, like I said, but there's this energy of being blocked. And I've got the Hanged Man here and the Ten of Swords. So it's like perhaps you even thought that it was over with this. This is a little bit of past energy, but energy is fluid, and so I ask for a beginning, a middle, and an end. This is the beginning, so it feels a little past. It feels like you've been feeling blocked in love, perhaps in communication in this situation. It feels more like a bigger block, though. Feeling stuck in love, feeling stuck in maybe you felt like, am I ever going to meet my one? Well, you are. So if you're not there yet, it's coming. And it is going to bring you a lot of rewards for the injustice of the past, which feels like one block after another. So I've also got the Two of Swords here, and this is somebody who's blocked, like emotionally blocked, not seeing you, like love is no for them. So whether that's you or someone else, I feel like this is what is changing for you, because there is a big cycle closing, and it's a cycle that has kept you stuck in love. And it kind of feels like, Cancer, this is a connection that you've been in. So perhaps this is a connection that you have. It could be a karmic connection. It could be, and I don't mean that in a way of like toxic, but the Justice says that this could be like a divine connection. This could be a past life connection coming into this life. The Lovers could be a past life connection too, and maybe you've met this person in this life, or maybe you know who I'm talking about. You have this connection, but you feel so strong about it, yet nothing has come of it yet, because that's what this is telling me here. Nothing has come of it yet. And I feel like maybe you thought, okay, maybe I'm crazy, maybe it's over. Perhaps you've been in some sort of separation, but what I see here is Justice is, restoring balance in this situation. So I don't know if that means you're meeting them in this life, because it does definitely feel like a big connection, a sacred, deep sacred soul connection, which came from a past life. So you're either going to identify what that is and, I know who she's talking about. Or maybe you're in a commitment and you feel that deep sacred connection in this commitment. However, perhaps you've had some times that have felt very stuck, and you've been wondering, is it over? Because maybe this person feels blocked to me. Maybe I feel blocked from them. Maybe emotions have been feeling blocked. So the energy is restoring itself. We have balance being restored. We have karmic closure of past stuff. A cycle, a difficult cycle is closing. And so I feel like what's going to happen now is this energy is going to unblock. And you're being rewarded for everything you did not receive in the past. You're either meeting your person, or this connection, if you already know who I'm talking about, that this connection has been blocked or stuck. The blocks are being removed. This connection is on fire. Could be with a Gemini. Doesn't have to be. I got a lot of air and I got a Gemini. However, that doesn't matter. You could have a lot of Gemini in your chart. What I'm seeing here is that balance is being restored in this connection, and you are about to it's like flipping the script. There's this turning point. Not only are you coming out of this stuck energy, but what happens next is you are receiving rewards for everything that you didn't receive in the past. So it's like the universe is coming in and back paying you for injustice in love or this connection in the past. So you're going to start seeing a change of energy where, you know, this person is going to show up differently. This person is going to communicate differently. This person is literally going to sweep you off your feet because balance is being restored. Justice is here. Now, for some of you too, as a side note, if there's a legal situation that you are involved in with someone else, it's going in your favor, and you are going to receive rewards for the injustice of whatever this is in your past. And so get ready for things to change, Cancer, because I am telling you the blocks are being removed, and you've already actually moved away from that energy. So if you don't feel that way, you're going to start seeing things changing in your reality, okay? And if you haven't met this person, you're gonna. So you're going to want to be prepared for that because this is the big one, okay? So thank you for being here, Cancer. Check your other placements in the timestamps below, and I will see you in the next one. Hello, Leo. Welcome to your reading. Let's get a 5-card movie spread for Leo with the update that Leo needs to know today. All right, fellow Leos, I'm a Leo too. And you know, I always love to hear who's a Leo. Comment below, let me know. All right, 5-card movie spread for Leo. What is the update for Leo? 5-card movie spread for Leo. 5-card movie spread for Leo. There's some sort of transformation taking place in a connection with you, Leo, or for you, I should say. And you've got something new beginning out of it. And I'm hearing overflow. I'm hearing overflow. I've got you showing up here in the Strength card like you are in your confidence, your authenticity, you're in your power. And what has been held back from you in love is what's transforming. Okay, so I've got the 7 of Swords here with the 2 of Cups. This is a little past energy, so I feel like you've been maybe betrayed in the past, Leo. You know, Leo. And look, you're showing up here. You know us, Leo. We tend to attract in the broken ones, right? Because we got all this love. We got this big giant sun that rules our heart, and everybody loves our light. So I feel like you have attracted some shady characters in the past, okay? And they took all of your love. Whether they actually betrayed you, and if they did, I'm so sorry. Whether they actually stole from you, whether they actually cheated on you, whether they actually lied to you, this is feeling more like they stole your light, they stole your energy, they stole your heart. And I feel like you are willingly giving in the past. Maybe you're a recovered overgiver, as I say on this channel a lot, because that's me. You know, we Leos tend to attract people who love to take our energy, right? Take our sun, take our energy, because people love our energy. Everybody loves our energy. And so I feel like you've been a recovering people pleaser, a recovering overgiver, in recovery from people, places, and things that stole your light and maybe burnt it out. But there is a beautiful alignment of love that is taking place for you behind the scenes. You may not be in this yet, and you may also know what I'm talking about or who I'm talking about, because there is some sort of big transformation that is taking place here, Leo, with the Death card in your current energy. This is transformation. This is going from the caterpillar, the old you that overgave and under-received, into the cocoon, which you may have been in the cocoon for a while, getting ready to come out the butterfly, doing life different, attracting life different, attracting from a higher level too. The butterfly flies, right? Doesn't crawl around on the ground. You're doing life differently than the old caterpillar version of you. You're going through this process, and I feel like you're on the other side of it, though. I feel like you've already come through this transformation, and I feel like too, there's a specific for some of you. There's a specific connection that is going through a transformation too. So you take it how it fits for you, and if you're the cross watcher, you just take it how it fits, okay? But there is this new beginning, this brand new path here that is coming from this situation. This is your butterfly version of you. This is you committing to this new path. This is you literally doing life differently, and it's taking you to places in love, I'm talking about, that is beyond. I'm hearing overflow. So what you, like I said, what was held back from you, the energy that was held back from you, it's like overflow. You're going to receive love and commitment and effort and emotion that not only matches your energy, but it replenishes everything that was taken from you in the past. This is overflow. This is overflow energy. For some of you, this is a connection that you're already in or know about. And for others of you, you're calling in a new level of love that matches your butterfly you, not your caterpillar you. And so when you meet this person, or when you start feeling this energy coming in from this person, like I said, overflow. It's going to feel, it may feel a little bit different in a way that may be a little scary because you're not used to it. But you're going to love it. You're going to love it. So get ready for overflow in the area of love, okay? Someone may also be taking off their mask in revealing that they have a whole lot more feelings than they've been telling you before, because you've had this energy of people holding back from you. And I'm seeing a very specific connection here that has gone through a transformation. And so we're on the other side of that now. So that person may take off their mask and reveal, like, I have been loving you for a long time, Leo. And now I'm ready for some sort of commitment together. We're taking this to the next level. All right, so take that if it fits, okay, Leo? And get ready for overflow. Get ready for feelings being just gushy, and everything that you did not receive in the past in your love relationships, you're going to receive like tenfold return on all of that, okay? Seriously, massive transformation in love for you, Leo. Watch your other placements in the timestamps below. Let me know in the comments who I'm reading for, and also let me know if you already know who I'm talking about, because I feel like there's something very specific here for some of you, and that you're already in. Anyway, love you, Leo. Hello, Virgo. Let's get your update. 5-card movie spread for Virgo. I saw the Empress here when I was preparing for your reading. The Empress and the 8 of Wands. Wow. So I feel like, Virgo, you're showing up in your power, or some situation is changing and putting you in your power. So let's go ahead and get a 5-card movie spread for Virgo and see what the update is for you. We've got the Queen of Cups here. I feel like love is transforming for you. Oh, and as I say that, we have the 2 of Cups in the exact same position it was in for Leo. So if you're dealing with a Leo, or you're a cusper, Leo, Virgo, cusper, this may be, you may want to watch the Leo reading. And I was just going to say, I feel like your love life, something is changing in your love life. All right. The 5-card movie spread goes a little bit of, beginning, middle, and end. So the beginning is around love here, and it feels a little past energy, but you may be still dealing with it. We've got a brand new beginning getting ready to show up here, a commitment, maybe somebody offering you a commitment or a new level. Oh, Virgo, look at you. Holy wow. So Virgo, where communication has been blocked, I have the King of Swords. I feel like there's some clear communication coming from somebody who has been holding back from you, Virgo. And it does feel love. It feels like this is about love. So I've got some very clear communication here, Virgo. And look, the Sun and the 10 of Cups. You very well could be dealing with a Leo. You could have Leo in your chart. You could be a cusper. There's definitely Leo energy here, but you've got your big fat yes, and you've got your very happy ending on the other side of all of this. But there is someone that's about to tell you, Virgo, that they love you and they want a commitment. Now you could have been doing a lot of work on the inside and seeing yourself more valuable lately. Perhaps you've been really doing the work, to raise your value and raise your worth, seeing yourself. When I say raise your worth and raise your value, I mean, Virgo, that you may be looking at yourself and seeing your value more than ever. Seeing your worth, raising that sense of self-worth and that confidence in you being the queen or the king. Seeing yourself as the prize, seeing yourself as valuable. Therefore, if that's what you've been doing, then you are attracting in new experiences that match that value, that match your worth and your value. So you may be attracting in new, open doors and opportunities coming in love and money, because they're both here, and usually love and money go hand in hand. Plus, I was telling you in the beginning, I saw the Empress, which is your energy. And, Venus, you're in your power because, if I'm not mistaken, Venus rules you, right? That's love, that's money. And here you go. So I feel like where you've been held back, maybe in love and money, but I do have a lot of love here. So I feel like in a specific connection where they've been holding back from you, they're about to tell you how they feel. They're about to tell you that they want to take things to the next level. They are a provider energy. They are a provider and a protector energy, providing for you emotionally, but also financially. And so I feel like there's this whole new level of love here that's about to open up for you. And I'm feeling like this is a specific connection. And I told Leo the same thing. I feel like it's a specific connection that you already know when you're hearing my words. You already know maybe you're in some sort of separation, or you've been feeling confused because this person has been holding back from you, or you're about to meet love. You're about to meet this beautiful, overwhelming, overflowing, unconditional, loving person that is about to sweep you off your feet. And it's like different from any love that you've ever felt before. Plus, as a reader, when I see two twos that come out next to each other, which they did, that means that this relationship that is either going to bloom here any moment, or if you are in a current connection and you're resonating with this, you can trust this. You can trust your heart that's going to feel like this is my person. You can trust them. Even if they've felt like blocked in the past, maybe they had to let go of some stuff on the inside. Maybe they've had to heal. Maybe it wasn't the right time. But now, whatever unfolds here from now on, you can trust it. You can trust this person. This is a trustworthy connection. This is a lot of love. This is a divine alignment. This is a divine union. This is with the Two of Cups, this is somebody who was made for you. So maybe you're like, yeah, that's what I thought. But this person has been blocked or they're not talking to me. And like all of that is about to change. Those blocks are being removed, and you've got communication coming in, and they have a lot of feelings for you. And maybe they want to build something with you as well, like a business or something. Maybe this is a power couple situation. Either way, you've got love and money here. You've got commitment, and you've got this outpouring of feelings coming through some sort of communication, clear communication. And this is somebody who has been maybe guarding their heart. Maybe they've been just sort of assessing the situation and seeing, I have all these feelings, but I'm scared. Well, the scared is about to change. All right. And so you're going to hear from this person. So check out your other placements in the timestamps below, Virgo, and watch the Leo one too, because that may fit for you as well. And I will see you in the next reading. I love you guys. Hello, Libra. Let's see what is here for you. What is the message for Libra? Let's get a 5-card movie spread for Libra with a beginning, a middle, and an end here. See what's going on for Libra. 5-card movie spread for Libra. We have a King of Cups. 5-card movie spread for Libra. The Lovers. Well, it looks like all of these readings are about love. Well, my goodness, Libra. You have an abundant new beginning. It's in your present energies here. And the Hierophant, holy wow. The Hierophant and the Lovers and the King of Cups. You've got to be kidding me here with the King of Swords. All right. If you have been dealing with a Virgo, you might want to check out the Virgo reading, because the King of Swords was expressing some feelings in the Virgo reading, and that may be you. Also, I have the Temperance card in the bottom of the deck here, and this is from, and there's the Empress. This feels like the overall energy is a rebalancing, healing, patience, letting things unfold. And it feels like, there's things that are coming into balance here in this situation. And I do feel like it's love, Libra. I'm just going to go with love. But, you do have an Ace of Pentacles. So this could be about money as well with that Empress too. We just saw love and money. It always goes hand in hand anyways. And it was hand in hand in the Virgo reading. So I would say watch that, especially if you're a cusper, or if you're dealing with a a Virgo, of course. Anyway, in your current energies here, which sometimes could be, a little past, little future, you're starting something new. You're ready for something new. You have this abundant new beginning here. And so I feel like everything around love for you, Libra, is abundant, or it's shifting into this abundant energy. So if you don't feel very abundant in your love life, you're going to feel more abundant in your love life, because you're attracting in more abundance. You're attracting in a higher value and an upgrade of what you dealt with in the past, because maybe you see your value as higher. Maybe you see your worth as higher. And when we do that, when we go through that energy of raising our self-worth and raising our value, seeing ourselves as more valuable than maybe we used to, then that attracts in more value. It attracts in opportunities. It attracts in open doors. It attracts in love. It attracts in abundance in all areas. And that's what I'm seeing here for you. However, I do see a very specific love connection here. So if you are in it, or if you are calling it in, I do feel like the universe is getting ready to bring you that perfect one, because I've got divine union here. And I feel like you have worked hard on the inside to be able to receive this love. This is a balanced, healthy, stable love. This is literally coming in from the universe. It's going to feel like, look at the shooting star. It's going to feel like a wish being granted, like you have wished upon a star. And the universe is obliging. The universe is bringing you an answer to prayer, whether this is a current connection changing, or if you are getting ready to meet this person, it's going to feel like a wish come true. Because they are your person, all right? They may be a water sign. They may be a fellow air sign. Doesn't have to be. Just take it if it fits. But there's definitely some communication here with this King of Swords. But also that could be you in your power, deciding, like maybe you've gone through it in the past in love. And you have come into this place where you are so in your power, you're so clear about what it is that you want. You have set some clear boundaries, and you are not playing around with anything that doesn't fit your boundary and align with what you want, like to a T. And so I feel like the universe, the Hierophant card here, says you've up-leveled so much in your own energy and your own power, and being so clear about what it is that you know is your truth and that's what you want, and you're not going to accept less. Then now the universe is matching you with this change that's taking place in this love story. So you're either in this love story or you're about to meet this person, but I feel like it's not going to, because it's this divinely aligned, divinely created for you kind of love, I don't feel like it's going to take much time to go into that commitment stage. You have a new level. It's like unlocking a new door and a new level. It's like an upgrade in your love life or in a current connection. Maybe you're getting proposed to. Maybe your person is, and maybe you're the one who is expressing feelings or expressing wanting to go to the next level or expressing some sort of commitment. But also I feel like it's just this energy that surrounds you, Libra, of abundance. And therefore the energy, because everything is energy and energy is everything, as I always say. And when we increase the energy on the inside of us, that value and that worth, then we attract in abundance in all areas. We attract in a higher value, a higher vibration of love, of money, opportunities, doors opening for you. I feel like everything is just, you've got this abundance energy around you, and the world is responding to you being in that energy because you're so in your power with this King of Swords. The world is responding to you. So get ready for this really abundant shift. It's going to trickle into different areas of your life, but especially in your connections, especially the love connection. All right? But that Ace of Pentacles is your energy. And that means that if you don't see abundance in your physical reality, you're going to. Whether it's in love or money, it doesn't matter, because you're embodying the energy of abundance, and therefore you're attracting in the energy of abundance. So you're going to see more abundance in your reality, holding it in your hand, seeing the evidence of all the hard work that you've gone through and you've done on the inside. So I'm loving this for you, Libra. You guys are my biggest community here, and I love this energy for you. You so deserve it, and I cannot wait to hear from you in the comments below. Let me know who resonates with this reading. Watch your other placements. The timestamps are below, and I will see you in the next one. Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading. Let's pull a 5-card movie spread for Scorpio and see what's going on for you. What's the update? What do you need to know? What is your message, Scorpio? Make sure you watch all your placements, and the timestamps for those are below. 5-card movie spread for Scorpio. 5-card movie spread has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Oh, we've got some big energies here for you, Scorpio. A beginning, a middle, and an end. Wow. Wow. Good night, Scorpio. You've got all major arcanas except for one card, and I've got the King of Wands here and the High Priestess. I feel like you are super psychic right now, as you always are, but I've also got your energy here in the King of Cups. So it really feels like you're in your power. It really feels like trust that inner knowing, trust your inner compass, trust what lights you up, trust where you feel inspired. With that King of Wands, I feel like you're just really glowing. I feel like you are attractive, like a magnet. You're attracting in things that maybe you've felt intuitively were coming in for you, or maybe you have felt or seen psychically or in your dreams or something like that. You've seen things like abundance. You've seen things that you want, basically, coming in. So either you're having dreams or you're going to. So I want you to pay attention to that. Pay attention to your inner knowing. Pay attention to your psychic senses and your intuition. All right? Because you've gone through a lot, Scorpio. Let's just say that, first of all. And in your current energy, I've got the Justice. Wow. Look at these energies, okay? Your past energies, the Chariot and the Hermit. For me, as a reader, what I'm seeing here is that Scorpio, you are up leveling. That King of Wands energy feels like a glow up, like you're glowing, but you're also magnetic to abundance. You're magnetic to all the things that you want, whatever it is that you want. I feel like you've been very specifically following what lights you up. Maybe you've been setting intentions. Maybe you've been consciously manifesting. I feel like everything that you've been through, though, you're going through, or you've been through, because this is past energy. So you may still be in a little bit of this. You may be moving away from this, but I feel like you've been leveling up. You've been stepping into this higher, more authentic version of you, where you're just like, I am taking off the masks. I am letting go of the past. I am letting go of the people, places, and things in my life or in my past that just didn't serve me anymore. And I'm really, really stepping into this more authentic version of myself, which is making you so magnetic. You're leveling up. Like, you are leveling up. Your human evolution, Scorpio, is like leveling up. This energy here is like leveling up. You are more authentic maybe than ever. You are this more intelligent, more mature in your spiritual side, but also in your human side. It's like you're in this glow up energy. I'm stumbling on my words, but I'm feeling like, there's a lot of wisdom. There's a lot of wisdom here in this energy, and it's like everything that you have learned, you are taking with you into the future, that you're doing life different. There's been a transformation. I haven't even got to the good stuff yet, but this is like, wow, good energies. These are major arcanas. This has been everything that you've been through with all the majors here. For me, major arcanas, if you don't know tarot, they're the first 22 cards of the deck, and the deck of 78 cards. And they're called major arcanas, and they're the major turning points in your life. There are these major, like, divine moments that you go through in your life. It's like divinely guided. They're important. Everything that you've been through has been so important to your evolution, and it's created this you that you are now. You have all this wisdom, and you have all this guidance. You have the wisdom of the sages that came before you, and you may be stepping into this higher version of yourself where you are going to maybe teach and train others. I don't know. A higher level of truth is what I'm seeing here and hearing. I'm hearing, you're just like in your power, okay? And you are glowing. You're magnetic to everything that you have deserved for so long. Justice is here for you. If you have been dealing with any sort of legal situation, it is going in your favor. But also justice is bringing the energies, everything that you've been going through. It's like rewards for the injustice of the past. You have been, like, your balance has been restored. And I feel like every single thing that you have been through, I cannot express it enough. I feel like this up-leveling that you've been doing, it's like you are the chosen one, Scorpio, for generations in your family, generational curses being broken, generational balance being restored, and you're the one that gets to receive the reward for all of that. That's how powerful this energy is. This is what I'm seeing here. We have promotion, we have success, we have this energy of the Chariot is like catapulting you into new levels of success. And I haven't even got to the good part yet. Look at your outcome as the 10 of Pentacles. This is high levels of success. This is longevity. This is longevity for your family. This is, a lot of success, a lot of abundance in the 10 of Pentacles. This is also a soulmate energy. If you're looking for love, you've got it here. But it's also, for me, is what I'm feeling is like this goes back generations. Maybe this is generational wealth right here. And it's because it's coming to you. You're receiving rewards for the generational stuff that your family has gone through. Like karmic rewards, karmic justice, karmic balance, karmic prosperity and abundance. And I have got the Strength card here. All of these, except for one, is a major arcana. It's like these are major turning points in your life. This is everything you've gone through was for some sort of purpose that has some sort of massive reward on the other side of it. Be confident. Recognize how strong you are. Recognize everything that you've been through. Recognize how amazing you are and how powerful you are. If you don't recognize how powerful you are, you're gonna see that, because you're magnetic. You're very powerful. You're very authentic. You have peeled back the layers of anything that has held you back before now. You're not hiding behind any masks. You're being you to the 10th degree. And you're being blessed for it. So you're going to see balance being restored. You're going to be seeing justice, legal situation going in your favor. But you've got an amazing amount of abundance here for you and your family. This is prosperity. This is love. This is abundance in all areas of your life that you are magnetically attracting into you. All right? And so this is also a 10. This is your new chapter, your new cycle. You've been going through it. And your new cycle is this abundant, happy, prosperous, balanced, healthy, stable, content, and happy cycle. So love this for you, Scorpio. If I could have delivered a better message, I don't think I could have, even if I tried. Watch your other placements in the timestamps below, and I will see you in the next reading. Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your message. 5-card movie spread for Sagittarius. Let me get a 5-card movie spread for Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what wants to come through for you. We have a beginning, a middle, and an end here. I have got a devil, so I feel like you've been overcoming something pretty big here, Sagittarius. So let's just go ahead and keep going. I've got 2 more cards, please. Oh, well, all right. Oh, you've got overflow, Sagittarius. Who else had overflow? I want to say Leo. All right. Let's see. We've got a very specific couple here. Divine counterparts. So, Sagittarius, you are letting go. You're closing down a cycle. This is a cycle of out of balance energy. All right. I've got the devil here. wait a minute. Let me just catch up to what I'm trying to say here. So this is the overall energy, all right? We've got a divine alignment here. And I feel like you may identify as the divine feminine. It doesn't matter though. Take it if the roles are reversed, all right? Because I say that because I've got the Queen of Swords and I've got the Empress, all right? And the King of Swords is at the bottom of the deck with the Lovers. So I feel like you have overcome something very, could be codependent energy or, you know, abandonment type of energy, because I've got the Devil here in the past energy. So it's like you've overcome some really, really difficult stuff. That 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, it's like we've closed a cycle, we've closed a chapter of out of balance energy. This is out of balance toxic energy. Now, the 10 of Wands is where we maybe have been carrying the burdens on our shoulders for everybody else in our love life. I feel like this is a love life situation for you. And I feel like that could be very codependent energy that maybe you've overcome. And you're definitely moving away from this energy. You've overcome, it's been probably very difficult. It feels very heavy. You know, the Devil energy can feel like control, like you, like something or someone or just maybe a repeating pattern, feeling out of control, feeling out of balance, feeling like the situation controlled you, like an addiction. But it's feeling more like it could be an addiction, you know, take it if it fits, and no shame. It feels more like codependency. So you've been releasing that energy from your life, and you're moving away from it. You've overcome that energy and you're moving away from it. You're moving into balance. This was the energy of out of balance, and you're moving into balance. You're moving into peace. You've really learned a lot though. See, his boat is full of swords. It's like you're taking what you've learned, the positive stuff, into your new chapter. You're moving away from that codependency. You're moving away from that toxic stuff or a toxic cycle, and you're moving into peace. And you're moving into, you've closed that chapter, and it's like you're up leveling into a new chapter where you are finding your power, you're finding your worth, you're finding your value, you're standing in your truth, you're standing in your knowing that truth, you're strong in that truth, like you know what you want and you're not accepting anything less. And the energy of the Empress here, she tells me that perhaps in the past, the out of balance energy that I'm sensing here is like you were a good giver, maybe an overgiver in the past, but an under receiver. And that's what that out of balance energy was. Maybe you were always attracting in people who love to take your energy, take your love, take your time, take everything from you. And you were like, okay. Because especially if you were like codependent, you're taking care of everybody. And now it's like you're reeling all that back and you're like, oh, no. That is not my story anymore. So I'm standing in my truth, and this is my truth. I know what I want. I know what my boundaries are. I know my worth, and I know my value, and I am not accepting anything less. Period. And you're standing in that truth, and you've found your voice, and you're not afraid to speak your truth. You're not afraid to speak what you want to speak. Your boundaries, your truth. You know, I feel like you have really stepped into this version of yourself that doesn't play games and doesn't cater to everybody else. You do what's best for you. And if you're not quite there yet, you're moving in that direction. And so your word here is that I have been getting off of this card is overflow. So what I see here is this feels like in your love life, you're about to receive more than what you've ever received in the past, because you have closed down a really big, hard cycle. You've done a lot of work on yourself, and you've stepped into this Empress energy of receiving. Therefore, it is time, and you're solid in that. You're not moving back. You're not going backwards. Sometimes we think we've healed and then we tend to go back or whatever. You're not there. You're in your power. And so you're ready. You're ready to receive overflow. Overflow in emotion, overflow in love, overflow in time, overflow in effort, overflow in energy. You're like, this is an energy of being blessed for choice too. But it's also, there's so much to this card. I love it. This card can also talk about, man, I've been dreaming about this specific love that I want. I've been dreaming about it, and now you're receiving your dreams. Because it can be a very dreamy energy, and all the things, this is 7 of Cups, all the different emotions that you want to experience, all the different experiences that you want to have, you're going to receive them. Because I see the divine match right here with the Lovers. So you're getting exactly what you want. Now, if this is not a love situation for you, Sag, I kind of feel like it is, though. I mean, it can be a divine alignment of some other kind. That's perfectly perfect for you. Because you're so clear about what it is that you want. And you're not dilly-dallying with anything less than what it is that you want. And don't ask me where that came from, because I don't know. You're in your truth. You're in your boundaries. And you are attracting in someone who matches every single one. Okay? So get ready, Sagittarius, because it is about to happen, and it's like you are blessed with overflow of this person, this love. Perhaps you're even blessed with an overflow of attention. Maybe there's more than one suitor, and you're going to pick the right one, because there's one that stands out, that matches your boundaries and matches your truth exactly, okay? And so I am excited for you. If you've already met this person, definitely comment below and let me know. If you know exactly who I'm talking about or what I'm talking about, how does this resonate for you? I want to hear from you, Sagittarius. This is my most exciting message that I've had in this series, but they've all been so good. So make sure you watch all of your placements, and you'll find the timestamps below, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your message. Let me get a 5-card movie spread for Capricorn with a beginning, a middle, and an end. And let's see what wants to come through for Capricorn. What do you need to know at this time, Capricorn? 5-card movie spread for Capricorn. All right, I've got the Queen of Cups showing up in your past energy. A lot of these have been around love, so maybe yours is too, Capricorn. Let's see. Whoa, Nelly. All right. And, whoa. Your energy, your current energy is a lot of confidence and a lot of victory, all right? Whoa, oh my gosh. Wowzers. Okay. Things are changing for you, Capricorn. Things are changing for you in a big, big way. I've got the Knight of Wands here on the bottom of the deck with the Page of Wands as well. I feel like you're very inspired. I feel like you're starting a new chapter. You've conquered whatever was holding you back before. I feel like you've gone through a lot. You've been held back. You've been dealing with, challenges and stuff. You've been feeling stuck. You've been feeling blocked. You've been feeling directionless, and you've got this sudden push forward with this 6 of Wands, though. You've conquered a cycle. You've conquered a cycle. You have the victory over a cycle where this cycle could go back 8 years. This cycle could go back even farther than that. And it does kind of feel like it could be a cycle in love, but it could show up in other areas of your life, though, too, Capricorn. Because I'm just looking at the love card, she's the Queen of Love, but it's also, it could be self-love, it could be your health, it could be just in other areas of your life. And I feel like you've been with these two, it kind of feels like just unfulfilled too, So take it how it fits for you, but I feel like at any rate, your recent past, or even back some years, lots of years, I feel, for most of you, Capricorn, I feel you've been just really feeling stuck and feeling blocked. And perhaps it has to do with love. Perhaps it has to do with something else. I feel like you've been asking for direction. I feel like you haven't been able to see your way forward because we've got the blindfolds. We've got the, she's all tied up. Sometimes this card comes out in your thinking. It's like your thinking is an illusion. Your thinking is keeping you stuck. And that very well could be the case, Capricorn. But I do feel like for you, though, I feel like it's just like you've been going through it, And I feel like you've been just, in general, you've been feeling so stuck in your life. And now it's like a breakthrough. I'm feeling like a breakthrough here for you. And the rest of these cards, the Strength card and the King of Wands, you may be dealing with a Leo. You may meet a Leo that literally blows your mind. But I feel like you're embodying this energy mostly. This energy of confidence and breakthrough and literally feeling different. Like you're feeling different. You're feeling courageous. You're feeling strong. You're feeling confident. You're feeling worthy. You're feeling seen. You're feeling heard. And if you're not feeling that way, I feel like you're going to, because we have in your current energy, we've got this victory energy. Like you've overcome some massive challenges. You've overcome a massive cycle. I feel like it's in your past. I feel like you've moved away from it. We're not stuck anymore. So if you're not feeling that way, Capricorn, you're going to. You're about to. You may even have somebody coming in on a white horse and sweeping you off your feet. There's a lot of attraction here. If we're talking about love, that's a lot of attraction. But I feel like mostly, and you take it how it fits for you because I'm just reading cards. But I feel like mostly the energy is you are a magnet and you are, whatever you've gone through, I mean, you've gone through a lot, but all of that really made you who you are today. And who you are today is like the stripped down version of all the old stories and everything coming down into your most authentic you, who you were created to be. I feel like nothing is in your way anymore. I feel like you've overcome a lot of stuff and you are just becoming that version of you that is powerful, that is authentic, that is in your power. And also it's like you're not taking any BS from anyone or anything anymore. You're done with some level of BS from the past. So this brings me back to this card of victory. It's also promotion. It's recognition. And I've got lots of recognition here for you. I mean, there is recognition all over these cards. So I feel like whatever has been feeling held back from you is now going to push forward. So take it how it fits for whatever area of your life. And it could be all, with all of this energy of magnetic and attractive and, being seen, being chosen, being pursued, being promoted, however it fits, it's going to be, it feels like you've conquered so much that it's really going to touch all areas of your life because you're in that most authentic, powerful place in you. That is what's attracting in all this success, all this confidence, being chosen, being promoted. It's only making you more confident too, because literally you're attracting in like opportunities, doors opening for you. What did we have on the bottom of the deck? Oh yeah, I mean more opportunities, lots of fire. You're following what lights you up, and you're following what lights you up, and you're just like oblivious to anyone or anything else. It's like I'm doing me and that's it. And it's like the energy is responding to that because you're being authentic. And the energy always responds to your authenticity. You're following what lights you up. You're following what inspires you. You're creating and you're being seen and you're being noticed and you're being recognized and you're being promoted for it. Step into that magnetic energy. I'm not going to tell you let me rephrase that. I'm not going to say step into it, because you are stepping into it. And so if you're not feeling that confident, fiery version of you yet, you will, because you're going to start noticing your reality is changing, because you're attracting in opportunities for you that are going to make you feel seen and heard and recognized and promoted and successful. And also, I feel like for some of you, if you're a business owner, you're going to be recognized and something is about to take off for you. So new levels of success in your business, or if you are a social media entrepreneur or anything like that, I mean, you're about to go viral. Seriously. Because of this energy I'm seeing is very attractive to what you want. And the recognition. I'm getting that very loud and clear. Capricorn, I'm excited for you. Definitely comment below and let me know if this has already started happening for you. Let me know how this resonates for you. I always want to know who I'm reading for. Watch your other placements, and those timestamps are below, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your message. Let's get a 5-card movie spread for Aquarius with a beginning, a middle, and an end. What is the message for Aquarius? 5-card movie spread for Aquarius. 3 of Cups. Beginning, middle, and an end for Aquarius, please. I feel like in your recent past, Aquarius, you have had a change in your relationships. I feel like maybe you have, let me get these other cards out. I can't do this and talk at the same time. Thank you. All right. So, wow. So we end up with Justice and the Chariot in your outcome of this, which is amazing, because if you are involved in any sort of a legal situation, it's definitely going in your favor. And it's not only going in your favor, but it is like, wow, better than you thought. This energy, promotion energy, catapulting you into new levels of success energy. Wow. Also recognition. Also travel, if that fits. All right. So what was I saying? So I feel like in your recent past, Aquarius, I feel like we've got this 3 of Cups and the Hermit. It feels like you've been maybe going through a change in your friendships, your connections in your life. I feel like in the recent past, I feel like this is the recent past. Something has been changing in the people around you. Could be love relationships too, because in the in the current energy, I've got the 2 of Cups, and in the this okay, what? I don't know. You've been through some hurts in the past. This is a 3 and this is a 3. I feel like you've gone through some hurts in your recent past, and maybe it's made you think differently, or kind of restructure your support system, the people who are closest to you. And maybe that has to do with a love situation. And maybe it's something around a divorce for some of you. And perhaps you're divorcing someone who you've been with for a long time. And maybe you guys have, mutual friends. But perhaps I'm feeling like there's friends that are maybe being pulled away from you, or being removed from your life, either by the universe or by you making decisions out of hurts or betrayals to change people in your life. And I feel like you've been really listening to, maybe you've been spending time by yourself, and this is a recent past, okay? I don't feel like you're there anymore. So I feel like you have been following your heart, and you're making changes. Perhaps you're setting boundaries, you're making changes. Maybe you've had to walk away from some friendships. And it was all, though, for a good purpose. So if you have had any of that happening in your life, perhaps without your control or consent, Maybe you've noticed that people have left your life and you're like, what is happening? You know, I feel like the message here is that it's for a good purpose. Maybe it didn't feel very good, because that's pretty, painful energy right here. But I also feel like there could have been some betrayals and some hurts that maybe you didn't know about. Maybe the universe, because they say the universe sees things and hears things that we don't. So for some of you, maybe you thought these people were your friends, and yet you're like isolated. But maybe this is you making those choices too. So you take it how it fits for you, Aquarius. But I feel like you're moving away from that energy. But also there was this what came out of this with this Hermit card is, you've upgraded. And so it could have been for that reason alone. Maybe you outgrew some people in your life, and you had to make some changes and upgrade and really follow your heart, which I feel like is taking you in a different direction. So anyway, what I'm seeing here is that new direction that you're going into. I mean, it's bringing you into a perfect alignment of some kind. Now, this can be love, and this can be in other areas of your life. Maybe I like to call soulmate energy, like a soulmate job, a soulmate new home. Maybe you're moving. Maybe you are coming into alignment with a perfect opportunity for a business, or this could also talk about health and healing. Like maybe you have gone through an illness or something in your health, and now you're coming into a perfect alignment with the right solution for your health, and your health being the best that it's ever been. Perhaps it was energetic and you had to let go of some people in your life that were toxic, because that is a thing too. When we go through stuff in our health, sometimes it's energetic, sometimes it's really not the body, it's energy. Anyway, you're coming into a perfect alignment with something or someone that is perfect for you. And this could be alignment in your new life too. So it's like everything in your life. I feel like you've literally made changes, and now it's like life is going to look a lot different for you. You're coming into a perfect alignment. There's that alignment again. Also the scales of balance with justice. Like things are coming into alignment with you. And I feel like you had to let go of people, places, and things from your past that hurt you knowingly or unknowingly. And now you're going into this higher version of yourself, your life is upgrading. Let's put it that way. Your life is upgrading, Aquarius. But you're coming into perfect alignment, divine alignment with success, with love, with peace and prosperity, and you're following your peace. You have balance being restored, and you have justice going in your favor. So any people that were removed from your life in the past, justice says that you are attracting in a higher level more like-minded people and support in your life, and this can be in love too. You're attracting in new levels of connection, new levels of like-minded friends, and the support system that you want and that you need and that you deserve. Also new levels of promotion in your work, in your business, in your career, and love. So I feel like everything is changing for you, Aquarius. I feel like you're coming into alignment and balance in all areas of your life where it's like upgraded. Does that make sense? Everything is upgrading for you, Aquarius. And I think that's beautiful. This energy is beautiful. So you're going to find promotion. You're going to find success. You're going to find recognition. You're going to find new levels of soulmate connections in your life. Soulmate love, soulmate friends, soulmate work relationships, soulmate partnerships in work and business and career, soulmate success. You're being catapulted into the upgrade era for you. That's what I'm going to call it. Okay? The upgrade era for Aquarius. You're upgrading, and your life is going to show it very soon if it doesn't already. I love this energy for you. Be sure you watch your other placements, and those timestamps are below, okay? And I'll see you in the next one. Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your message. So I have, and look at that, we've got the Four of Wands. I was just going to say, I have been shuffling and preparing your cards, and I saw the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like you are starting a whole new cycle. Like you're right in the middle of a new beginning, and it's exciting and it's abundant. So let's go ahead and see what your message is. We saved the best for last, Pisces. All right, 5-card movie spread for Pisces. Let's see what you need to know. 5-card movie spread with a beginning, a middle, and an end. All right, Justice is here. The Lovers is here, of course, with the Queen of Cups and the Empress. Oh my gosh, there's so much divine feminine energy here. I can't even believe it. All right, so you got the save the best for last, but we also have a bonus card for you too. We've got the 8 and the 10 of Pentacles. Cups, not Pentacles, Cups. All right, 5-card movie spread for Pisces. What's the message here? I feel like this is obviously about love, and it could be with somebody here that is a fire sign. It doesn't have to be, but I got this on the bottom of the deck. I feel like you are magnetizing new love. Remember, in the preparation for your reading, we had the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, so he's holding that Ace of Wands, so very well could be this person right here showing up as this king energy. Male or female, doesn't matter. We don't talk about gender in tarot. We talk about the energies. This is a very confident energy. This is a very magnetic energy. This is a very attractive energy, but I'm mostly feeling like this is you. You're embodying this magnetic energy. You're embodying this higher version of yourself. You know, that's been coming out in all the readings, but I can't help it. I mean, I see the Empress here. You're embodying this energy of receiving. She's very magnetic, and she is the energy of receiving. It's like it's like you are receiving. You are, it's your time. It's your turn to receive. Okay? So what I'm seeing here in the current energy is the Lovers. And I have the Justice. You've got a lot of majors here. And you know what the majors are. They're like destined moments, Pisces. It's a very important time and reading for you. It's a very important time of your life that you've been going through. You've been going through a karmic rebalancing. You've been letting go of all the things, Pisces. Mostly feelings and stuff from the past. Maybe you've been really maybe you've had to let go of a connection in your life that you either outgrew, or it wasn't resonating for you anymore. Maybe you outgrew it. Maybe it was something of a comfort zone that you knew, because comfort zones are really not that comfortable. And I feel like you've been, by the moon, Pisces, your moon is calling you to something better. The 9 of Cups is the very next card, which is, wish fulfillment. But not only that, we got, instead of the 9 of Cups, I mean, this card came out with the 10 of Cups, so we're skipping right over the 9 of Cups and we're going right to the 10. So it's like maybe you have found your strength to let go of what wasn't serving you, and you're following your light, you're following your intuition, your psychic moon energy. You have this connection with the moon, right? And we just had a full moon just days ago, right? 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Anyway, at the time of recording this, you're following your intuition that is telling you you deserve more, and more is out there for you. And here it is. And not only that, it is your wish fulfillment. It checks all of your boxes. And that's usually what I say about the 9 of Cups, because it's literally wish fulfillment. But you skipped over the 9 and you went straight to the 10. So it's like an upgrade. All right. So I see balance is being restored here. And I feel like this is in your past energy. So you've been going through something of a karmic rebalancing. You've gone through, the Justice card can be a legal situation going in your favor. This can be truth being revealed. And I feel like the truth being revealed is you seeing the truth for you, like something wasn't working out for you. And maybe you were staying in it because you are dedicated and you are, you don't just let go. You are loyal, right? But maybe some sort of truth was revealed, and it was like this situation, karmic balance was being restored, or balance period being restored. And maybe the truth lit you up on the inside like that moon, like, wow, I just got an epiphany that this situation just is not for me anymore. And as hard as it was, you had to choose you, which I'm seeing here is the Queen of Cups. You choosing to pour into your own cup and let go of what wasn't pouring into your own cup, and prioritizing your own self-care and your own healing and your own love and what is best for you. It's pretty clear to me that this was divinely guided. And it may have taken you a long time to come to this conclusion that you had to, choose you, step into your divine feminine energy of receiving. And perhaps you weren't receiving before. Maybe you were doing all the giving and you were not receiving. And it was just not aligned for you because you deserve to receive, right? So I feel like you let go, and I feel like the Eight of Cups for me is an energy of there's a lot of history here. So it takes a lot. Maybe this was a comfort zone, and there was a lot of history, perhaps an 8-year relationship. Let that resonate if it does. If not, it feels like you've poured a lot in, no matter how long it was. You've poured a lot in, yet you were not receiving, and your cup may have been empty. And so karmic balance had to be restored here, and we've got a karmic love story here, not a karmic in a toxic way. This is a past life love. And it's time for it to happen in this life. And it took you having to let go of what wasn't serving you in order to be prepared for this to come in. I feel like for most of you, Pisces, you haven't met this person yet. But for some of you, it is, who I'm talking about, because you know. You're Pisces, you know. you know. Psychically, you know. Right? And you're ready to receive it now. Or you're ready to receive this an upgrade of whatever this is for you. You're ready to receive your wish fulfillment in love and a happy family, a balanced, healthy, stable commitment, long-term, beautiful, safe energy. I feel like in the past, you didn't maybe feel safe. Maybe you were loyal and you were dedicated, but maybe you didn't truly feel safe. And then you finally discovered, like the light went on and said, you know what? I've been accepting less. And so I had to let go. Well, the universe, your cards want to tell you it's your time to receive. So you're about to meet your person, your soulmate. You're in this energy of the Empress, receiving abundant love. You are so worthy of this. You've stepped back and you are allowing this to come towards you, and it is going to rock your world. It's going to blow your mind. It's going to sweep you right off your feet, and it's time. It's time, Pisces. I love this for you. Let me know in the comments, as always. Let me know who I'm reading for, and if you've already met this person or you already know. Also, if I didn't say it, I think I did, but there may be a justice, a legal situation going in your favor. And that may also represent, for some of you, take it if it fits, it may also represent a divorce from whoever you may be ended a relationship with, you're receiving rewards in love. And this is beyond. This is beyond. And it will make everything feel more worth it. If that even sounds right. Everything you've been through. You're receiving rewards for all the injustice of your past. You are prepared to have all of your cups filled to the full. And it's something that you might not have ever experienced before. Because this is big. It's big. Remember, you skipped right over the 9 and you went straight to the 10. You're not messing around. Good job, Pisces. Watch your other placements, okay? Those timestamps are below. And thank you so much for being here. I love you guys. Let me know what you thought about this, all right?